What's up, guys? Welcome back to Real Bucs Talk, where we talk everything Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But guess what? It's the offseason, so it's time to talk some draft. So who are we going to look at today? Christian Barmore, defensive tackle out of Alabama. Alabama has a long lineage of defensive players in the NFL. Most recently, Quinton Williams, Jonathan Allen. I mean, the list keeps going, but we're looking at Barmore. 6'5", 310. Guy had 8 sacks last season. What do you like out of him initially, plus? And give me a little bit of info from him.
Well, first, his size. 6'5", 310. Guys shouldn't be able to move like this, as you're seeing on the tape. Again, just a nice little fake to the outside, and he's going to swim move back inside. Just really good. He structures it well. It looks like everything's in line, and that's a really nice play. And this is why he'll maybe get drafted in the first round because of this upside. This is stuff you can't teach, especially with that size and length and just power that he can show.
Yeah,
Really nice stuff.
a guy this size too. I mean, this is pretty quick. This is almost like 3-tech kind of stuff, like attacking a gap right here. And I like how he's not giving away where he's going to go. He's just going straight at the chest plate, then finds a way to get into that gap, get under that shoulder, and get after the quarterback. But I mean, like you just said, 6'5", 310, probably more than that. But showing some quickness at that size, I like it. I like it a lot. And something he shows frequently on tape. I mean, look at even the celebration. But check this one out. Just bulldozing over the right tackle, gets his hand in there, forces a fumble. What do you like on this one?
Yeah, here again, he just shows nice lateral quickness. He shows strength. He's going to really just, shift off the right guard. They're running like a little T&E game with the end. And then he does a good job of just continuing to battle, shed the blocker, force a fumble on the quarterback. So you like his effort and motor. It's there. It's present. So, yeah, a lot of upside he can show and really become even better as the years goes on with better coaching and obviously development of his game. But he's got these tools, and that's something to build off.
I like how he just keeps battling. I mean, usually the outside guy is usually just kind of occupying bodies. Like he's trying to drag the guard into the tackle so they get off. Kind of the guard actually gets him pretty well, but the fact that Barmore is consistently going, battling through that tackle, kind of swims right over him, knocks him down to the ground, makes a play on the ball. And that's effort for a guy that big. I like it. I like more of it. And now more against the Notre Dame game. Just a little bull rush here in the middle of the screen. What do you like from that?
Yeah, again, they're going to run a little, inside twist here. He's just going to shift, actually, just shift down. He's going to get matched up on the center and just shows a good job that he can push the pocket. And, especially with a guy that size, he should be able to do that. Here, again, shows a nice little, again, like you said earlier, he shows some 3 technique ability where he can really shoot the gaps and be aggressive. And that's something you want to see, from a pass rushing defensive tackle, if that's what his strengths are going to be. He definitely shows that. So really nice job here.
Like we've been looking at a lot of edge rushers, and they usually attack one side of the lineman, right? They're just attacking one arm, just trying to use length or speed to their advantage. I mean, Barmore, he's attacking the outside arm of this guard, just attacks it right there, hits the top shoulder, dips, rips. That's a good move. I mean, he even hops into this right there, lateral step. I mean, that's a really good move. I mean, it's a veteran pass rusher move, actually, and I'm surprised he actually is doing this at the college level. I mean, if you can learn a little bit more on top of that, keep going. Again, 3 technique type of stuff at 6'5", I'll take it. And then more just lateral movement, kind of reading, is this a run or is it not? Long arming the guard right here, middle of your screen. Long arming it, seeing the quarterback still has the ball, dip, rips while running laterally, and gets after the ball. It gets a flag here on the play, but great effort on this one. What do you see?
Yeah, like you said, he's just, paying attention. He's keeping his eyes in the backfield. Again, just doing what he has to stay with the play, making sure he's staying in his gap, not getting too far. He's under control here. And it looks like when he's under control, he is very good and very hard to stop.
You
So
would hope
I
so.
like his, yeah, I like his ability to, you know, make make an impact on this play. Obviously, unfortunately, it's a penalty, but again, you like the aggressive nature.
Yeah, he's asking, what the hell did I do? I look at Fields on the ground just rolling. We keep going on. Now, again, the inside shooting those gaps. I mean, to me, this is on tape what he showed. He loves to shoot gaps, almost a la, as Buccaneers fans would know, Gerald McCoy, nowhere near that speed. I mean, to me, he's quick enough, but he's not extremely quick, but he's not even a strong power move guy either. He's like right in between both. So I'm not going to give him, oh, he's a quick guy. He's not a bull rush guy. He's got a little bit of everything. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to make fully of what Christian Barmore is.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think he's right in, like you said, right in between. And that's kind of like the scary part. It's like, okay, he's got a good floor, but his ceiling, I think, is high. It's just, will he be able to reach that? Again, it's just going to be with continued effort, continue of coaching and developing his game. But he's got a good base to work off here, as you can see. Again, pushing the pocket here. He understands really. I think it's really with his hand usage. I think is really good. I wouldn't say he is a power player though, like you were talking about. I think he uses a little bit of combination of both, but I would say he lean more to the finesse game that suits him well. But he can show things like this where you can affect the play still, even if he's not getting there.
It's not overly powerful. I mean, he could have ran him over. I mean, this is Vita Vea. He's knocking this guy right into the quarterback. So he isn't a full power guy. And again, mock drafts are having him come all the way down 32nd to the Buccaneers. That's why we're kind of looking at him. But the fact that you're getting an Alabama defensive tackle that low, I mean, guys like Quinton Williams, Jonathan Allen, I mean, they weren't really that low of a player. And you're getting the names of this guy, Barmore, at 32. It just shows. I mean, maybe he doesn't have one, I guess, a one-trick pony kind of move where that can get him into the higher levels of the NFL draft. But what do you see on this play?
Right. I mean, you can just see like his hand usage again. Like he understands how to disengage and how to shed blocks. It looks like. I mean, especially when he wins at the snap count, when he wins at the line of scrimmage, you know, doesn't win like fully here, but he works it where he can affect the play. Again, Barmore's a guy that was a reserve. He didn't really play a lot. He wasn't a starter. They really brought him in really on just on a rotational basis. So this guy's still very inexperienced from a playing standpoint, and that's why I think the allure of the potential, and he really came on strong late in the year, especially in these bowl games as we're showing you. So that's where all the hype has come around. So really, he's really been growing as a player, even as a reserve player, I should say.
And to me, this is this is a power move. You want to slam that shoulder outside so you can get that inside move working. But you can see he has to give 1, 2, 3 times to get that effort in to win this move. I mean, usually it's just one move, one slap, and you can swim over. It just wasn't fully there. That power move wasn't there. He doesn't have full power, doesn't have full speed. Little combo of both. And now you're going to see him here in the running game. He's okay. He's pretty good. He reads it well, but he doesn't stand up the best to me. But what do you see?
Yeah, I agree with you on that, assessment. I think he can do a good job as far as shedding blocks, as we're going to see here. As far as holding the point of attack, it's very inconsistent. It's up and down. So here, this is a really nice play, at top of the screen, fighting through guys and showing the effort, to get around the blocks and make a play on this running back, or I'm sorry, the quarterback, it looks like. Yeah, the quarterback. And he does a good job of, fighting through and getting a tackle there. So again, it's all about disruption. I think that's the name of his game. That's what he likes to do, get upfield and really be aggressive that way. So this is something you want to see more consistently. It's a positive for sure. Here again in the play, just reading it, going downhill, sideline to sideline, I think he's okay as far as you can see the play going where it needs to go, and then getting off his blocks and making a tackle.
But looking at him in a Buccaneer perspective, I mean, we're going to ask the defensive tackles to really stand up in the running game. A lot of mocks have him going to the Bucs. I don't know if he's a defensive tackle in our defense. The fact that he's shooting gaps like this, maybe put him a little bit wider. Don't put him over the center. Don't put him over the nose. But I mean, even here, like he's getting pushed back a little bit. He just shrugged it off, but still it's 2-3 yard gain. I don't know if I see him in a Buccaneer uniform, but there's things I do like about him. I mean, even here, 3 yards back. But what do you see?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, as far as a fit in our scheme as a Buccaneers, concept, yeah, I mean, maybe you put him as a 5 tech, or have him as a defensive end where, it doesn't really have to be in the middle of your defense. Obviously, playing alongside Vita Vea, that's going to help him.
Yeah.
But I think him as a rotational piece, and really he's a guy that you want to come off as a developmental prospect, a guy that you can afford to, come off the bench and be a rotational guy, learn from. Hopefully, you have an Ndamukong Suh and Vita Vea, back, and he can work his way into becoming that type of player where he can grow into his body, grow into what he does best. But you're looking at this play again, he just gets kind of pushed off the ball here. You see the push there. And then, yeah, he does disengage, but, he's already
Way
pushed
away from
back
the
a couple
play.
of yards. Yep. Here again, getting pushed off the play, just getting pushed back.
When being 6'5" doesn't help either. I mean, you got to play with leverage. This is the name of the game. And if you're 6'5", it's
Absolutely.
great. You got length to you, but are you playing low? Are you playing low man wins? I mean, this is just getting pushed off the spot, pushed off the ball. Size doesn't always really matter if you're not using it correctly. And then here as well, did he slip? Possibly, but this is just losing a rep big time. So to me, in the running game, in a Buccaneer uniform, I don't know if he fits the bill for us. But if you're looking at more of a pass rushing, kind of gap hitting defensive tackle, I think he's your guy. I saw a lot of good reps of him doing that. So if that's your type of defense, I like him for that. But what did you see?
Yeah, I would agree with that assessment. And unfortunately, this play right here is a lot what you see in his tape. Again, it's very inconsistent. I think he still struggles, like you said, pad level being consistent and winning low and playing with, what his strength could possibly be because he is 6'5", 310. It's just, I mean, you see there, I mean, he's just too high and he's just going to lose that battle every time. So that's something he's got to improve on. But I agree, he is, probably a better fit for, a 4-3 type of attacking style defense, or even, just a single gap concept where he's getting upfield consistently. I think that would help him a lot. But guys, if you like the content, please give us a like below. Subscribe if you haven't. Again, you just have to hit subscribe. You don't even have to hit that notification bell. The subscribe helps us out a ton, so do that. And as always, give us comments on what you think of this video. Let us know what you think of Christian Barmore. And until then, see you later. Next one.